All right, so we going now, getting all this set up. But other than that, bro, how you been? How you been feeling? How you been doing? How you liking the move?
Yeah, man, I've been doing good, bro. I can't complain, man. It's been lovely down here. I'm down here. It's Christmas in 2 days. We don't got no snow. It's
Look,
70 degrees, man. I can't complain, man.
right.
Can't
See,
complain.
it's not that bad here today. It's actually like 57. You know what I'm saying? So we out there like, nigga, it's
That's
like
nice for y'all.
all day. Like, okay, then cool. Like,
Yeah, you could be outside kicking it today.
yeah,
It's when it get to be in 20 and 15, you got
that's when you like, yeah. About
right.
the
I'm in the crib.
about
That's
the
it.
weather.
But yeah, man, I've been doing good. Oh yeah, hey, I got your card too. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, most definitely. Hold that back. Hold that up for me.
So I got it. So I definitely
Hold up. I'm trying to catch the screen.
oh,
All right, got it. Bet.
got it. Yeah, man. I appreciate it. I got it. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, let me open this up. I'm like, all right, I appreciate it. I gotta let my boy know. I talk to him tomorrow anyway.
Everybody, they've been coming so sporadically. That's what I like about it too. They've been coming like some people got theirs like the next day when I sent them out. Some people got them like 2 weeks later. It worked out so perfectly. But yeah, it was like I just threw it out there, like, you know what I'm saying, wanted to see who messed with me. So I'm like, I need your contact information. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is the kind of stuff I do. You know what I mean? You don't know what kind of day you could have been having today. Then you open that up and it's exactly what it is, making spirits.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Turn your whole day around like somebody thinking about me.
Yeah, somebody acknowledge me.
Right.
Right. My wife is so like, who you get something from? I'm like, man, you in my business. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, nah, he sent it to everybody, man. He sent it to all of us. So I showed him, and she definitely messed with it too. Cause you know that's right up her alley, man. Everything you do, that's right up her alley. So
right, that's nice. That's nice. I'm gonna have to put something together where I can get both of y'all on here to chit chat then one time.
oh yeah, she'd talk about it all day, man. She'd talk business with you all day.
Or what it is I set up a Tuesday. She could tap in with us on Tuesday. We do a little bit more open talking, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that long.
Okay.
Live on Facebook and stuff. So I'm gonna reach out to you after this and talk about that or whatever. Probably can get her on a Tuesday show or whatever, and we can get her to spread some stuff, talk about what she got going on and stuff.
Cool, definitely.
All right, let's get this thing rolling, man.
Let's do it.
It's time for tea time.
All about my peso, rapping MC. My lane. Treat the plane like a jet. Apple Watch on me, I rock it like it's a protect. What you expect? I'm the elect. It come with respect.
Yo, what it do? You are rocking with the Tea Time Podcast where you talk topics with T. I am your host, Royalty, in the place to be. All right, I ain't gonna say it this time, bro. I ain't gonna do it this time. I'm gonna be good today. But how y'all doing out there? We rocking with the Tea Time Podcast today, and this is a special episode. One of them episodes that's real special due to the fact that it's that holiday week. You know what I mean? The week where a lot of people are linking up with family and linking up with friends and linking up with loved ones and we spreading the joy. You know what I mean? Out. You know what I mean? Right now and really pushing happy spiritual things out into the universe. You know what I mean? So this is a good time of year to link up with those that are close to you or that might inspire you or motivate you or just kind of supported you along the journey or whatever it is that you're trying to do, which brings me to the episode that I got today. You know what I mean? I got my homeboy Coach Young in the building today.
I know what's going on, man. What's going on?
And, it's a beautiful thing, bro. I know I had reached out to you times before about talking to you and linking up with you and everything, but I kind of align everything with the universe, and I feel like the time is right. And this is kind of a wonderful time to do it. It's a good week to spread it. There's lots of smiles. You know what I mean? We got the show today. You know what I mean? Yeah. Along with you making changes in your life and leveling up and elevating. But I ain't gonna do too much talking, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself, man, and talk about some stuff you got going on before we roll into letting these people know, you know what I mean, what's going on.
All right, I just want everybody out there, I'm Coach Young. Been doing this for a long time, been training and working with athletes for the last 5 years. So been in it for a while. I actually been training myself the last 10 years. But actually got into training outside people and things like that 5 years ago. And we were known as SFG Athletics, which stood for Strive for Greatness Athletics. We are now changing that. We are now known as Unchained Lifestyle, man. So basically what it means is living your life with no limits, man. We don't believe in those here. It's beauty and setting out every day and being better than just good enough. So you want to live your life unchained, man. That's how you want to go about it.
That's more like looking at it like free.
Yeah, you're free, man.
Like free. You know what I mean? You can do you. You can be you. And anything that you want to accomplish in life, you can get to it. You know what I mean? Be unchained. A lot of us, we got these invisible chains that's holding us down from stuff that we can get done in life, and we don't even realize we're letting them hold us down. So I stand behind that, because that's a real bold statement when you actually take the time to think about what unchained actually means and to have an unchained lifestyle. That means you don't let nothing hold you down. You know what I mean? You're only you hear me?
Exactly. Like I said, for me, it's athletics. Athletics with you, it's it might be your media outlets. With somebody else, it's their business. So right. You want to live every day. You want to go out there and set out every day to be free and do what you want. Don't let nothing hold you back, man.
Right. And one thing I really want to get into when you talk about holding you back and stuff like that is you. I've known you for a while, you know what I mean? This goes way back, you know what I mean?
Way back, man. Almost, man, it's been almost 15 years, man.
Yeah, and it's one of them things that you look at like, dang, I never thought, you know what I mean, that this is what it, you know what I mean, what you would become of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, far as, and when you put the pictures up the other day, you know what I mean, on Facebook, it really was like, OMG, like came a long way, because when like a person like me seeing you in Experience Fitness and you know what I mean, and having a couple sessions together and stuff like that, think about when I first met you, you know what I mean, and how you looked then and you at now, you know what I mean, but all I see is the now. So for you to bring that blast from the past up, it was like, oh, that's why I got on there like, damn, oh snaps.
Hey man, you was this big, bro.
But what was it that like put that mentality in your head? Because I know you did a lot with track before, but like what got you, like the bulking and the mass and watching the weight and what you eat and certain stuff like that?
What got me into it, man, was honestly injuries from track. Like, so when I actually did it in college and everything like that, and coming out of college, I still trained for it, and just little injuries, man. I hurt. I've torn both of my ACLs, right knee and left knee. And so for me, it was something that I found doing like rehab and stuff, that I really liked the benefit of lifting, because it's something you can see week in and week out. You can see the improvements from Monday to Friday. You might lift something Monday, can't lift it Tuesday, and then Friday, you blow it out the water. So for me, it was seeing those constant improvements, and then also being hurt, not being able to compete, not being able to jump and run and do the things I was used to. So it kind of gave me an outlet that I was able to find, and I loved it. Once I got into it, I haven't looked back, man. I ain't even thought about running in the last like 2 years. So
right, I remember when you was training hard with running, you was going out to the hill down by the lake and stuff. Like, and now it's just strictly like, dog, this dude is putting on 10 pounds like every 3 days. Like, from even when you left here, you know what I'm saying? Like to where you at now, it's like major improvement. And I think you left here mid injury or something, right?
Yep, I left there a month after I had my surgery. So it was about a month after I had surgery in April. When I got down here, I was actually coming out that surgery. I was actually down to about 184, 185, and now I'm sitting at 215. So I done put on 30 pounds since April.
A healthy weight. Look at that. That's healthy.
Yeah,
healthy weight too. It ain't even junk food and everything. Like, oh man, that's what's up, bro. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. You know what I mean? I ain't really got into the prep thing and everything. That came from talking to TB. Shout out to TB. Brooks balanced that. You know what I'm saying? That's where it came from. I just had to humble myself. You know what I mean? And we think we know stuff, and we don't really know what we think we know. You know what I mean?
Yep,
and exactly. It was like, okay, I get the aspect of the mental. I've beat the mental blockage of getting up and going to the gym and working out and wanting to get better at it. You know what I mean? But now it's like, TV done showed me the importance of like technique.
Yeah.
The importance of it don't matter how much you put in the gym, it's what you do at home. That's why I speak so much on it's the unseen work that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the discipline. You know what I mean? Getting up and going to the gym is not the discipline. You know what I mean? You're just creating habit with that. The discipline is the food, you know what I mean? And drinking the water and watching how much you eat, the portion control. And man, it get real. And that's kind of where it's at now. Like
it does, man. And he is the best person. Like I said, is like I've been doing this for the last like 8 years, like as far as just lifting weights and really getting into it the last 2 years. But even for me, I reach out to people like him. I talk to T about different things, different workouts. Like I've worked out with him before and just seeing the stuff he can do. And then even like his eating, like his body composition is so much different than mine.
Right.
So you know, sometimes you look at it and I say, man, how you do that? You know, and learn that. Even like Eric Prescott, I talk to E a lot. He doing his bodybuilding thing too, man. So reaching out and having those, we, like you say, a lot of times you think we know, like we like, oh, I know what I'm doing. But sometimes reaching out to those other people can take you from here and it can move you right up here. Just some they might say just might catch you, you know?
Facts. I learned, that's what I'm saying. I learned that. And when I humble myself and just allow myself to listen, you know what I mean? Like from the first session I did with him, you know what I mean? It was just real humbling because like I said, we can go to the gym and we can put 250 on the bench bar and just throw it. You know what I'm saying? But tell somebody to make you do like crab walks. You'll see, see how strong you really is. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Or let me see you do like a real full motion push-ups in 30 seconds. Let me see how many you can get. You know what I mean? Like this is stuff you don't understand. And that's where that technique matters. And you start to see the improvement in that technique and it makes the weightlifting feel so much better.
It feels so much better, man. It does, honestly.
Even stretching, like he showed me the importance of stretching. Like I used to go in the gym and just get it in, you know what I'm saying? Do a little mild stretch and go. Like, but when we, you know what I mean, come in and he like, we're gonna do this 10-15 minute warm up no matter what. You know what I'm saying? This is set, like that matters. You know what I mean? It really sets the tone for what you're about to do. Yeah,
it gets your body going and it allows you to do that stuff. And especially as we get older, man, you're not 17 years old no more, man. When you that young, you can go in there, you pick the weight up and go at it, you know, because the next day you're gonna be at 100%. But the older you get, you gotta watch little stuff like that because you might think you warm, you go to lift something, next thing you know, now you injured, you out 2-3 months and you get setbacks and things like that. So the older you get, the more important that warm up is, man. So much important.
Yeah, I learned that with my hamstring. I had messed around and pulled calf. I pulled my left calf muscle. Dude, listen. One of them things you be like, let me put some ice and some heat on it, you know what I'm saying? Nice little power back, wrap it up. I'll be good in 3-4 days, man. It prolonged for about 4 weeks. Like of not being able to do like nothing. Like I could try it if I want, but knowing what I know, like I'm not gonna work during no injury like this because if it's pulled or something, I'm gonna tear it. You know what I mean? Like,
right, exactly. It's already aggravated.
Yeah, but man, that's when I was like, all right, to get real. And then he showed me like the proper way of stretching to the point where it was like, damn, that's my hamstring. You know what I'm saying? Like you think you're stretching some hammies or you think you're working on some hammies until a person puts you in a position where they're like, oh no, keep it in your heel. And you're like, oh, now I feel that. Yeah. So but yeah, man, shout out to Brooks Balance 7, man, for real.
Yes, sir. Most definitely, my boy.
And then like watching you know what I mean, having workout sessions with you and just watching how you able to improve, you know what I mean? That's what lets you know, like, okay, I'm either doing something right or I'm doing something wrong. Yeah. And that's where it was. And then when I started doing that squat regimen that you had kind of sent over, that's when I was like, okay, now I'm doing it right. You know what I'm saying? When you keep it in a certain way and you're not just pounding it on because you feel like you can, but actually follow the process and watch what happens.
Yeah, and that was the main thing for me is following because like I said, I used to it was a lot of random lifts. It was whatever I feel like I could do, I would go in the gym and do it. But then I got to the point where it's not good to, you know, you don't want to squat Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And if you can, but there's a way to set the weight up to do that, you know? So you have to learn pretty much about the way your body heals, what your body can take as opposed to somebody else. Like for me, I work out with a lot of different people. Like my last few videos I posted, I've been doing bench press. and I work out with guys that are stronger than me, which I don't really have a lot of the time. But working out with somebody stronger than me, it's humbling, because then it's like, oh man, I can't do that.
Right,
but
right.
they different ways to get there. They show you ways that you can improve yourself and how you can move to that next level too. So just having that little push sometimes as well can take you from one level to the next. You might even do something on Monday and be like, oh, I could never do that. And then you get in there with somebody, they hype you up on a Tuesday and you knock it out the water, man. So
Right.
It's important to have that support system too, which is what I love, man. Even talking to, like, we not in the same state, but even like going back and forth with you on, social media, talking to T, talking to, Lolo, talking to these different people and just seeing y'all, push yourselves, that helped me too, regardless. I'm like, oh man, if I'm thinking I ain't going to the gym today, then I look on there and you out there all right, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Look, see, and that's the same thing. That's how it worked with everybody. That's why I'm glad, like, my timeline and my feed is like filled up with like trainers and coaches and other people that's on journeys of weight goals, because that being in the community alone is enough support. Because then you like, if I'm not doing it, bro gonna probably say something to me. Let me get it going. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, you slipping now. Don't lose it. You know what I mean? I had got a message from T this morning. It was so random, but it was needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it was, but he all the way in Vegas right now. You know what I'm saying? And living life. But this morning, you just so happened to get up this morning, like, boom, 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 boom. And I read it, and I'm like, I needed that. You right, bro. Let me get it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But what another thing I wanted to talk about is exactly what is it that what used to be SFG, but now is going to be Unchained Lifestyle. You know what I mean? What exactly is it that it offers? Because I know you were doing like email sign up and stuff for like plans and everything, but what exactly is it that it offers, and what can people gain from it?
So what we offer speed and strength training. So my specialties are track and field. As I said, I've been coaching the last 5 years. I actually coached up there at Divine Savior Holy Angels. We finished second in the state the year before last, before COVID happened. So been training speed for a while. And then, as I said, the more I got into the strength training portion, it's something that I wanted to offer to people as well, because I'm still constantly learning, but I'm steadily improving as well. So I feel like it's something that I can teach to the next upcoming people. And so I specialize in high school athletes, those athletes, even older athletes, anybody that's trying to get to the next level. So if you want to go from a 225 to a 315, I can show you how to get there. I've done it myself. It's something that I've done and something that I've worked on and learned over time, studying, watching people stronger than me, listening to different podcasts and things like that, and just learning the techniques of those things. So we offer speed, strength training. We do email signups. Our website will be up next week, at the beginning of next week. Our new website will be up at the beginning of next week. And I do email signups. Our email signups are for people who just want that little extra tip. We give tips every month. We send them out every month just to help you improve what you're doing. And it also keeps us in front of those people. It keeps us in front of people who might be thinking, okay, I want to do it this month, or I'm going to wait another week. I'm going to wait 2 weeks. There's no better time to do it than right now. So if it's something you're thinking about doing, I'm here to help. I DMs, I respond to messages. I'm here to help, anybody, man.
And since I got you on here, I want you to talk to me about something else.
Okay.
What is it that anime has done for you? You like one of the biggest anime fans, next to like my best friend and stuff like that. Like, y'all be on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just can find them and just dive into them and like pull it out of, you know what I mean? Like, what has it done for you?
And for me, it's motivation, man. It's like you could say it's not real life, and people gonna look at, that's a cartoon, that's not real. But the things that go into it, the different like storylines, the different words that they tell to you, it led me to the don't believe in limits, man. You see these people go out there every day, and there are people that push themselves. Like, for one of my favorite animes is Naruto. Like, by far my favorite anime of all time. And you watch Naruto go from a nobody that no one believed in to he worked hard every day to where he became the best person in the world and everybody depended on him. So for me, it's just that simple motivation of every day go out there, whether this person believes you can do it or not. If you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything you want to. And that's the best way to look at it. And so when I watch different anime, even with Dragon Ball Z, which a lot of people know, you watch Goku go out there every day, and whether he get whooped on or he might lose the first fight, he gonna say, oh, I got something for you. Like, you never see him give up. You see him get knocked down time after time after time, and you see him get up every time until he gets over that mountain, until he climbs that mountain and he makes it. And so for me, it's just watching that it do something. You feel it in here, because then I think to myself, oh man, I couldn't lift that. Okay, but am I gonna just give up? Am I just gonna be like, oh man, I never do that? No, I'm gonna train. I'm gonna come back the next day and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try it again next week. I'm gonna try it again in 2 weeks. I'm gonna try it again in 3 weeks. It's that never give up attitude that it does for me, man. It's just motivation, bro.
That's what's up. That's what I be trying to pull out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain ones when they start a little slow for me, I'll be like, come on. Right now I'm working on Parasite. And now it just got to a point now where it done got like interesting to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I haven't done Parasite yet, man. So I gotta get on that. I actually gotta see.
Yeah, it's a little different, but you will start to see where it's going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's really not like the first episode is really not how it starts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotcha.
it really don't start to like the third episode. That's when you start to see like what's really about to go down. Like,
Gotcha.
But yeah, man, that's what's up, dog. I'm proud of you, dog. For real.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Just from seeing the growth, you know what I mean, mentally, you know what I mean? Because I know you can probably account for it too, you know what I mean? Just thinking back from like people we done went to school with and people we might have grew up in neighborhoods with, close friends of ours and stuff like that. You just kind of see like where they at, and then just to see like how you elevated your mind, took control of your life and just kind of pushed yourself to go, you know what I mean? And like you said, being in that community, it helps, because when you see this type of stuff, like us seeing you go down there, as soon as you move down there, now you got photo shoot website popping, look like you got a team behind you. It's like, okay, there we go. We making moves, actually inspiring me to the point where like it's actually a thought in my mind now. Like, I'm thinking about leaving and I just don't know where I'm gonna go yet. But I'm like, I feel like that might be the move. You know what I mean? You only can grow so much. And when I've learned, when you elevate to a certain point in your life, your environment has to level up as well. You know what I mean? Otherwise, your environment will hinder you from being, you know what I mean, great. Something I learned in the gym too. You know what I mean? You only can go so far, you know what I mean, working out at Planet Fitness. Before it's like, I need the free weights. Now I have to go to experience. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even look at it for the leisure of like what the YMCA give you or what Lifetime give you. You just look at it for what you need. Like, man, they only going up to 70s and I'm able to do 5 sets of 10 of that now. Like, I got to challenge myself. I need something more. You know what I mean? That's how people got to start to look at their life too. You know what I mean? Like, you got to elevate, you know what I mean? Your environment, the people around you and all that. That's why you take into consideration to work out with people stronger than you. Because that's the only way you're going to elevate yourself. If you work out with people that's not as strong as you or nothing, then where does your push come from? Now you are the limit in that circle. You know what I mean? No, you want a better limit. So you're going to put people around you that's reached higher limits than you, because now it's like, okay, I got to get there. I got to conquer you.
Yeah.
It's Goku fighting bears. Ain't that what we was just talking about that, right? You hear me? We was just talking about that. You got to figure it out.
Yeah, you got to figure it out. And like I said, for me, it's just like I said, working with those people that are stronger than you is seeing that. Because for me, one of my goals is to bench press 405. That's one of my goals, 405. I actually got to get under 405 the other day. And man, listen, when I tell you that is heavy, boy, man, listen, in my head, I did I did 355. I'm like, all right, man, I got it. I can do 405. Like, I got it. Man, they actually put me under 405. I got a long way to go, man. I got a long way to go.
You hear the numbers, it's that like 405, but what? You know how many people come in my living room, and I only got about 275 pounds worth of weight in my living room, and people see what I be having on there and be like, what? And you out here like, man, 405. See, I got him to 355, and I'm like, what? That's great. Me and T used to talk about you, bro, in the middle of my sessions. Like, bro, dude is an animal, dog. Like, yeah. Dude is over here like deadlifting 600 pounds. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
And I'm going for 635 next week, man. So we go see. I'm gonna go for 635 next week.
It feels good though, don't it?
It does, man. It feels great, bro. Just setting out and, like I said, setting those goals for yourself, setting the bar here, and just trying to reach there every day. Like I said, a goal of mine was I never even thought at the beginning of this year, I was like, I want to deadlift 600 pounds. Then in January, right at the beginning of the year, I tear the ACL and the meniscus, and then I have surgery, and then I'm out for months. Then you get the pandemic, gyms is closed, and I come back and I do it anyway. I just did it last week. So for me, like, as much as people like people probably don't look at it the way I do, but man, that felt so good. I damn near wanted to cry, bro, because it was something for me that meant a lot. It was something I set for myself 12 months ago, and through it all, man, through everything that happened to me this year, everything that happened to everybody else this year, to still go out there and accomplish something before my goal. My goal is just before the end of the year. So now I'm gonna go out there next week and try to break that and try to say, okay, what can I actually do before the year is over? And then that'll help me set up for the next year. It'll help me set for what do I want to do by the end of next year. And the numbers just gonna keep going up, man, until they can't no more.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. That's where I'm at. Like, and my God told me a long time ago that I was gonna get here, but I was like, no, bro, I'm not. That's not me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get there. But then it started to feel too good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then you start to, and I started to realize something, and I see what happens to like certain people. You know what I mean? Like, shout outs to Chuck. You know what I mean? Shout outs to, you know what I mean, Eric Prescott. Shout out to T. Shout out to, man, who else? Shaq Fitness. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I mean, Unchained Lifestyle. You know what I mean? Because you start to see the vision that you get. You know what I mean? People don't see what you see when you're on this journey. You know what I mean? So I'm at this point now where a lot of people are starting to tell me, like, don't lose no more weight. You're getting skinny. And it's like, no, I'm not.
Right.
And
right.
Just give me some time and you're going to see what happens. Like, it's just, man, and that's where it's at. It's like that mentality every day of just trying to get to what I see. That's why I be sharing stuff like you gyro and stuff. Like, that's what I see. You know what I mean? I just want to be built a certain type of way. And it comes from the lifestyle. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, not only do I want to have people looking at me and say, oh yeah, bro, you go to the gym every day. No, I want you to see it and see discipline, see focus, see strive, see the greatness. You know what I mean? Because well, people put a limit on greatness to where they think is just that's what it is. Like, oh bro, you great. But everybody can be great in their own way. You know what I mean? And no matter how, and I learned that from like I said, your body builds differently than T's, differently than Chuck's, differently from air. You know what I mean? But in everybody's lane, they're striving for their own greatness. That's why I appreciate the name change, but I really wanted to talk about like what made you choose the word strive. You know what I mean? Like, it's a strong word to strive for something. So
originally, like I said, I chose that because I mainly chose it for my athletes, man. That was my main thing, and that's something I preach to them. It's to you always want to be better than you were last time. So when I was looking, I was like, what can I say to them that'll really get to them? And as you said, it's those little words that change. I could have said, hey, go for greatness, but that's so basic, that's so normal. If you tell somebody to strive for something, if you're striving for something, that means you going above and beyond to try to make it happen. And I didn't want it to be
right, Jack.
I didn't want it to be a basic type of thing. I wanted it to be something that people could feel in their heart, in their mind. Right. And you can strive for greatness in anything, bro. You can strive for greatness. You can strive to be great on video game. You could strive to be great walking out the house. You could leave the house and say, oh man, I'm finna walk 5,000 steps today. And you could go out the house and you get to 5,000. I feel good. I'm gonna go for 6. I'm gonna go for 7. I'm gonna go for 8. And so you always want to push those limits, man. Push those boundaries, bro. And that's, for me, that's where that came from, especially when I was in track. Because when I first started it was just something fun in high school. I was, I'm just gonna go kick it with my friends. It's fun. The more I did it, I said, you know what? I want to be the best at this, bro. Like, I want to be one of those people that's good at this. So I was like, what can I say? And I put in my mind Olympics. That was the first thing I said, Olympics. I want to go to the Olympics. And having that mindset and focusing on that took me to college for free. I got to go to college and run for nothing, man. Like, just go there. All you got to do is run, bro, and we take care of everything else. Cool, here I come, bro. You know, like you don't got to tell me twice. Here I am, bro. And so I got to go so many places, you know, trying to make it somewhere. And, you know, I didn't get there. I can turn around and say, hey, I didn't make it, but I had so much fun along the way. I had a blast, bro. I got to go to Texas. I got to go to Arizona. I got to go to Florida. I got to go to Arkansas, Nebraska. I got to go and I've met so many professional athletes. I've actually competed against people that are pro athletes now. I ran against Tyreek Hill in college, and y'all see what he doing.
Yeah, you posted something that showed that, and the numbers wasn't too far away from each other too.
Yeah, I was on him. But yeah, I got to race Andre DeGrasse, and if people don't know who that is, he finished third place behind Usain Bolt in the World Championships. And so, and there's actually a picture. If you watch it, everybody know who Usain Bolt is. Yeah. But if you watch it, DeGrasse is right next to him, man. And him and Usain Bolt is actually friends. But I got to race him in college. And so, like, I've gotten to meet and be around so many great people that it just forced you to want to be better. And I think that's something for me that's really good, is you want to get around, no matter what you're doing, get around those people that's going to push you to be better. You never want to be the best person in the room. That's how I think about it. You never want to be the best person in the room. You always want to strive to be that person. I want to be the strongest man in the gym. Once I'm the strongest man in my gym, I'm going to go somewhere else. Now I got to be the strongest man here. Like, because it's always somebody stronger than me, but I want to kill everybody at my gym. Everybody at I don't want you, when they say who the strong, Tim. That's the strongest dude in the gym, period. So then once I get there, then I say, okay, where can I'm the strongest man here, but it's somebody strong. Texas is a big place. There's somebody somewhere stronger than me. I got to go find him, because now I got to catch up to him. So you always want to be always look at yourself and say, I'm the second best person in the room. I'm the second best person here, because then you have something to work for. If you start thinking you the best, you start falling off. You start, I don't got to do that. I don't got me no way. You know, you get that mindset of anything I do gonna be great. Nah, somebody somewhere always working. Somebody somewhere always on your heels, man.
Yeah.
You could be the motivation, like you personally. You could be the motivation for somebody that's trying to lose. I watched your journey, bro, from when we first started, like when I first ever came to work out with you, bro, to where you are now. You've been down with almost 50 pounds, bro. Like, that's crazy to me. You know, like that's crazy to see you drop 50 pounds. Now, for me, it's like, I ain't trying to lose weight. I'm trying to gain that 50 that you lost. You know, like, I'm trying to get that 50 you lost. You could have passed that to me, you know, but like, I'm trying to, like, you the motivation for somebody, whether they telling you or not, you the motivation for somebody somewhere, bro. Somebody looking at you and saying, man, I know if T could do it, I could do it. Right. You know, I know if Tim can do it, I can do it. I know if Eric can do it, I can do it. And so you always want to look up to somebody somewhere, man. You never want to be number one. Never want to be number one. You always want to, unless you are number one, then you work like you number two, man. You know, always had that number two mindset, always.
And that's a good mindset to have. I never really sat down and thought about that. You know what I mean? To have that type of mindset, but that type of mindset always have you on the mindset to chase being number one, which keeps you going. Right. All right. I see. Coach Young done came on here and dropped the gym on y'all. Y'all, I hope y'all soak that in, man. And I know it's some stuff that you got going out there too that keep you going. If you wanted to go in and slide your, you know, let the people know, you know what I mean, what you got going on, because you doing things.
Let me see if I got some. Give me a second.
You got going on, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap this thing up.
I'm back, man. All right, so look, so I actually put in a application for this company to be sponsored. It's called Raise Energy. So what Raise Energy is, they're sponsored by GNC. They promote health and wellness. They're a pre-workout brand. So this is a little something from them. I don't know if y'all can see it.
We see it.
Okay, so y'all can actually go to their website. It's I'm gonna send it over to T so you can put the link down in the
Gotcha.
description. But I'm gonna send it over to him. But you can go to the website and you get 10% off if you use my code, which is Strive for Greatness. So use my code Strive for Greatness. You get 10% off every purchase, and it's an amazing product, man. I'm telling you, if you need energy for anything, whether you a gamer, you need to wake up in the morning, you go to the gym and work out, great energy source, man. Like for sure, one of the best ones I've tried by far.
That's what's up, man. And again, before we wrap it up, bro, I want you to let the people know where it is they can find you, because we do get audience members who tune in and they have questions. And then some people might want to link with you and see what it is that you can do for them. So where is it that people can find you at? IG, Facebook, your website, everything. Just let them know.
So our like I said, our website is gonna be up and running next week. I'm gonna shoot that over to you too, so you can link that as well. I'm gonna shoot that over to you. But you can find me for now. You can find me at kid_showtime on IG, and you can also find me at Tim Young on Facebook. As I said, I respond to all direct messages. You can check out everything that I've been doing. IG, the best place for that. I put all of my best lifts. I put some of my failed lifts on there because I mean, not every day is perfect. Not every day is perfect. I don't go out there and lift everything I put on there just so y'all don't think I'm just out there doing it every time. But I put some of my fails on there too, man. So you can go out there, check out everything that I can do, everything that I offer. So I said the website will be up next week, Monday. Just revamping it, getting everything redesigned, changing the name and everything like that. So everything will be good. Everything will be set up next week. For now, kid_showtime on IG and Tim Young on Facebook.
And as always, I am your host, Royalty. We want to thank you for rocking with the T-Time Podcast. As always, I'd like to leave you with the acronym. That's peace. That's positive energy always creates elevation. Peace, love, prosperity. And until next time, out. Yeah, man.